My name is Mike Mileski, and I'm the lead pastor of a new church plant in downtown Hamilton called Benediction Church. Benediction is a very carefully chosen name, actually. We chose the name because it means blessing, it means it's a good word, and we consider it our vision, our mission is to bless Hamilton until it is in Hamilton as it is in heaven. So yeah, we launched in January 2017 with about 5 families, and a year later, we are up to about 10 families. But I love it. I actually wouldn't change a thing. I love our neighborhood because it's sort of the meeting point of a whole bunch of different cultures. Some very wealthy, some poor, some very educated, some uneducated, and employed and underemployed. And they're all kind of coming together in this one neighborhood where there is a lot of change. And some of that change is being driven by internal realities, and some of it's actually being forced upon them from stuff outside. We've been figuring out sort of our path to becoming a legit church over the last year. We have the really cool opportunity to ask questions about why do we do worship services? Why do we have a home environment? What is the role of preaching in this thing? Should a sermon be 35 minutes or should it be 10 minutes? Or should we have sermons? Or should we do communion every week? Or should we even sing songs? All of these questions, it gives us a really cool opportunity to ask why. We've decided to focus our attention and time on developing a culture. We meet in a board game coffee shop. I just know that some of the training and some of my reading around church planting models won't be trusted in Hamilton. Younger Christians or almost Christians are not only interested in whether this is true, they also want to know, is it good? How are the solutions that the gospel of Jesus provides to our culture, how are they different or better than what's available in some of these others? And I think that's actually those are really good and important questions, not just for people who might be outside of the church or wrestling with faith to ask. It's also super important for people who would identify as Christians to go shoot, I've spent so much of my life on apologetics and trying to prove and trying to argue people into the kingdom of God. I actually need to ask, for me, is it good? Is Jesus himself, is he good? Is he good enough to sustain my faith through hard times? Is he good enough, and is the kingdom that he invites me to be part of, is it appealing enough to propel me out into mission and to bless my city and to be part of the change that I think that my city needs? I think those are the questions that our culture really faces, and whether you're outside the church or whether you've been part of the church for a long time, those are the questions we really need to be wrestling with. Sometimes what people are saying yes and no to is not the good news, the pure good news of Jesus. And so it's just really good to ask good questions, listen to people's stories. So I think that's definitely something I've learned.